What's going on, everyone? Joshua Rzepka here, and welcome back to another Mute Monday. If you're new around here, Mute Monday is a series where I discuss and demonstrate different trumpet mutes so you know what they're all about, and more importantly, what they sound like. In today's video, I'm very excited to be sharing with you the brand new Piccolo Trumpet practice mute from Divitt. Now, this mute was sent to me so I could create this video. However, this video is not sponsored. Now, before I jump into all the details, let's check this out up close. As you can see, this is a very round mute, and this is 3D printed. And check out the very bottom. There's a piece of foam that says Divitt, and you can see inside of the mute kind of goes inward, and then on the other side you can see this is designed for the piccolo trumpet. It is a very small opening on this. Now, before we get into the playing examples, I'm going to share a little bit of history about this mute. I had the opportunity to interview Ewan Divitt. He is the creator of this mute. Ewan is based in Toronto. He makes trumpets, and he also makes practice mutes for the B flat trumpet. I previously did a video on those. You can check that out with the link above. Now, this piccolo trumpet practice mute, this was released just a few months ago on December 28th, 2022, and Ewan told me that he spent around a year prototyping this mute, working on and off in order to create a practice mute for the piccolo trumpet that he felt played just as well as the practice mute that he makes for the regular B flat trumpet. Now, right off the bat, you're going to notice this is a pretty large mute for a piccolo trumpet bell. However, that was very important that it was this size in order to have the correct response, the right intonation, and to be able to hit all of the lowest notes on the piccolo trumpet. Additionally, a lot of time was spent making sure that this would fit in as many different piccolo trumpet bells as possible, because there is a lot of variance between different brands. Now, this mute is 3D printed out of PLA, and it is a bit thicker than the mute that he manufactures for the B flat trumpet. In fact, this weighs very close to the same amount as its larger counterpart. Now, Ewan told me that the biggest challenge with this mute was really dialing in the intonation, because with a piccolo trumpet, small design changes really create big changes in how it feels and how it plays. Now, this mute is currently available in silver and black. However, custom colors can be ordered, but there might be an upcharge or a minimum, so best to contact Ewan regarding that. Additionally, Ewan told me that flugelhorn and French horn mutes are in the works, so that is really very interesting news. All right, I think that's enough talking. Let's hear how this mute sounds. All right, so you've just heard the Divitt Piccolo Trumpet practice mute. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, why don't you hit that like and subscribe? I gotta say, this mute plays really nice. Just right off the bat, I enjoyed playing this mute. It is very open. It does not have a lot of back pressure, and that is extremely important because the piccolo trumpet, it's hard enough to play to begin with. Ewan said that he spent a lot of time dialing in, trying to get the intonation, perfect on this, and I think he did a terrific job. The intonation on this is great. Really very good. You could hear at the very beginning when I put in the bell and took it out. Not only does it really reduce the sound a lot, but the pitch, it stays the same, which is really terrific. Now, is this the quietest piccolo trumpet practice mute that exists? I'm not so sure about that. However, it does make a significant difference in the volume coming out of the bell, as you could hear. The response, the articulation and evenness from low to high was really terrific. I really, couldn't find any notes that were jumping out or weird or funky. I spent a lot of time practicing with this mute, and it feels really very nice. It wasn't doing anything funky to my articulation or sound. In fact, I think with this mute, it was actually encouraging me to play a little bit fuller and to play out a little bit louder and really lean into it in ways that I wouldn't otherwise at home, just because the sound of the piccolo trumpet can be very bright. It can be very intense in the practice room, and just for my own sake, a lot of times I dial it back just to play a little bit softer, a little more delicately. But this, it really lets you kind of lean into it, play full, have a nice beautiful big sound, and you're not killing your ears, and you're not bothering your neighbors, you're not bothering your spouses or children or anyone else. So if you play the piccolo trumpet, this is definitely worth checking out. I think a lot of you are really going to enjoy this piccolo trumpet practice mute. So a very big kudos to you and Divitt for creating a fantastic piccolo trumpet practice mute. All right, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.